ஒரே ஒரு 5 லிட்டர் இதய மந்த்ரா கடல் எண்ணெய் பேக் ஒரு மாசம் முழுசுக்கும் அத்தனை சமையல முடிச்சு விடலாம். இதய மந்த்ரா.
Rolling, sir.
This is the 24th custodial death of the DMK government that took place in Tiruppavanam, belonging to Sivagangai district but very close to Madurai city. This is a clear case of custodial torture. The boy who died, Ajit, was taken into custody on the 27th by the Tiruppavanam police based on a complaint given by a lady and then let off. In the night, the special police team, and I want to inform you about the special police team culture in Tamil Nadu. It is important. They go to his house, search his house, and together with him take his brother and 3 others and take them to 3 different locations. One near the high school, and ultimately beat him near a lake, along the lake, and then unable to bear the pain, he says, yes, come near the temple in the cow shed, I will give it to you, give you the jewels which were lost. He is taken there. Naturally, he has not taken it, so he doesn't know where it is. He is beaten. From there, he is taken together with his brother to the police station in Tiruppavanam, where he faints. The police tell the brother, you can go now, we will look after your brother. And all that they know the next day is, in the meantime, that they took him to a hospital in Tiruppavanam in an auto rickshaw. Tamil Nadu police can only use an auto rickshaw when a person in custody is in difficult circumstances. They have no 108 procedure in Tamil Nadu. They don't have their own jeeps in Tamil Nadu to take them. Who is this auto rickshaw driver has to be found out. The CCTV footage in Tiruppavanam police station will reveal the truth. The CCTV footage in and around the temple, the very famous Tiruppavanam temple, will speak the truth. The body is brought to Rajaji Hospital after all failures as somebody who died on the way. This is the usual allegation, died on the way. And the judicial magistrate undertakes the procedures as mandated in the earlier 176(1)(a) of the CRPC, now in BNSS, does a good job of his inquiry. Let me be very honest and frank about it. The Rajaji Government Hospital doctors do a good post-mortem for 5.5 hours, almost detecting over 25 internal injuries. 25 internal injuries. The post-mortem report is prepared. The video is ready. But the family is in a hurry. The mother and the brother have been won over by the alliance partners of the DMK. The DMK locally jumps into the scene to save its police. The Congress Union council chairman, in alliance with the DMK, negotiates for 50 lakhs rupees. And the government unofficially, the minister says it is 5 lakhs and a job in some department for the younger son, Naveen. Believe me, the eyewitness here is a victim of torture himself. This incident of brutal torture takes place just a few days after the International Day of Solidarity with Victims of Torture. I just now understand that some mention was made about the case before the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court to request them to take it suo moto. I, as a public citizen, I, as somebody who speaks about torture and belongs to the joint action against custodial torture, welcome the High Court's move of taking this case suo moto, because it is only a suo moto inquiry undertaken at the behest of the Honorable High Court here that has so far brought justice in the case of Jayaraj and Benix. If such an incident takes place just kilometers away from the High Court should take up this case. It should not leave this case and should ensure that all independent, I underline independent, protection is provided to the judicial magistrate of Tiruppavanam who is undertaking the inquiry. He is the first person on the job doing the investigation. Let the truth come out. 50 lakhs cannot hide truth. The DMK Congress combined cannot hide truth. Truth will prevail, And here is an opportunity for the judiciary to initiate action. I'm proud of my judiciary if my judiciary undertakes this action. That is what the judiciary is for. Not wait for people like us to come to you with PILs, but for you to take suo motu action. We will stand with you in your action. You must definitely assist these judicial magistrate Thirupovanam to be able to transport himself independently, not in a police vehicle, with independent police protecting him, so that the truth will definitely come out.
So what action need to be taken to stop these kind of things, sir?
The action to be taken
What
is,
kind of action need to be
the
taken, sir?
action to be taken is for the judiciary to act suo motu, which I understand the first bench in Madurai has just minutes ago stated that they will do so. If that is true, I did not see it, I just heard about it. If it is true, that is a welcome step, but that's the first step. But that first step has led 9 policemen who are responsible for Jayaraj and Benik's case to be in prison till today. That's number 1. Number 2, the independence of the judicial magistrate conducting the inquiry is important. He should not be surrounded by the local police at all. Local police have vested interest. Sivagangai police has vested interest. Sivagangai SP has vested interest. Independent support, independent transport should be available for the judiciary to act independently. In this case, that seems to be lacking. He has gone to a hospital. He has been taken to a hospital. He has been taken. Why was he not taken to the Thirupovanam government hospital? Why was his body not brought in an ambulance for the government? These are questions, but I leave these questions to the officer who is investigating, because that is the proper route. But these are questions that the DMK has to answer with its head down in shame. 24 deaths in your 4 years is no good track record arising solely from torture. We are expecting from the anti-torture movement that you will bring out a law on torture in Tamil Nadu, criminalizing torture. You have not done that so far.
Sir, 6 members only suspended only, sir. What is the next step?
6 members have been suspended. What has to be done now is, based on the report that will come, immediately with all these voices, the SP can order an FIR under 302 IPC, the old 302 IPC, the present section under the relevant section under the BSA, to ensure that these police officers are proceeded against in murder. Hand over the investigation to the CBCID. Don't carry on. If there is a custodial death, CBCID has to come into the place. Don't handle the matter on yourselves. Hand it over to the CBCID. This is what I ask the IG of Police South, Mr. Sinha, to immediately request for. A CBCID, register the FIR under 302, hand it over to the CBCID, keeps your hands off, so that all these allegations do not come against any of your officers.
And your name?
I am Henry Tiffin. I am a lawyer. I practice in the Madurai bench of the Madras High Court. I am the advisor for the joint action against custodial torture in Tamil Nadu, which unfortunately arose out of the sad torture and murder of Jayaraj and Benik on 22nd of June 2020.
Thank you.
The story of Ridhanya, the daughter of a garment manufacturer in Tirupur, is perhaps extremely shocking to us, but is repetitive of what is happening in this land of Periyar in Tamil Nadu. Despite all efforts by the government and the police stating that women's rights will be protected and women in distress will be supported, here is once again a girl who has been tortured physically and mentally by her husband, and forced, after sending several messages to her own parents, to commit suicide by taking pesticides. I do hope that the government will not once again handle this as an isolated case and ensure it is able to empower young women while they are in college, while they are in universities, that in the state of Tamil Nadu, this will not be the state of which women will be part of. They can be educated, they can be economically sound, but as long as they are tortured mentally and physically, leading to their deaths in not isolated cases like this, but continuous series of cases like this, it is time the police sweep into action. it is time the government takes firm action. The ministry, the department of the government looking after women and child affairs has to deeply ensure and evaluate itself how effective they are in terms of actual women victims on the ground. Are our Nirbhaya centers active? Are our Nirbhaya centers wholesomely serving the purpose that they were created for? Or are they only centers which are a showpiece to show that something for women is being done? It is time the government submits a white paper on Nirbhaya centers which are to reach out to such girls like this lady who unfortunately was forced into committing the act of suicide.